Do you know how many different workout regimens I've tried? Do you know how many different diet plans that I've tried? A lot. A lot. I'm somebody that really, really cares about this area of my life. I want to stay fit. I want to have energy. I want to look good and feel good and everything else. And I want to have that confidence. Guys, I've talked about this before, but at the first of the year, I went and I found somebody that was about my age, that was 100% natural, doesn't take steroids, that had the body that I wanted. And I said, I'm going to go pay that person. I don't care what the fee is. I'm going to go pay them and have them teach me and coach me one-on-one and show me how to get the body. And that is exactly what I did. And I paid a pretty penny to do that. But guess what? Guess what he put me on? Guess what the regimen was? Guess what the freaking regimen, after all of that, guess what it was? 2 things. Okay. It wasn't some crazy MTC, MCT oil, fish oil, sleep here, stop eating food after this, ice bath that, baby oil here. You know what it was? Restricting calories, putting yourself in a calorie deficit, which is like a no-brainer, right? You should need to expend more calories than you consume, being in a calorie deficit so you can lean up, and making sure inside of that you are hitting specific macronutrients, that you're hitting your proteins, that you're hitting your carbs and your fats. That's it for diet. And on the actual workout side is focusing on getting stronger in a couple key lifts, a couple of key exercises. That's it. That's the whole shtick. Restrict your calories, hit your macronutrients. Here's the core lifts, and you're going to focus on getting stronger, pushing more weight. Instead of doing 60s on your incline dumbbell, well, now we're going to try and get you to 80s. Or instead of doing 85, we're going to try to get you to 120. Because if you can get stronger, you're going to build more muscle. That's the whole program. That's the whole thing. And I ain't mad about it. I'm not mad, and I don't know what I was expecting. I guess maybe I was expecting a shiny silver bullet. But the first call we got in, and he said, here's what you're going to do, and here's what you're going to focus on, and here's the thing, and this is what I've been doing for this many years. And I said, you're shitting me. That's it? That's the whole thing. No problem. Let's freaking go. That's it. No lotions, no potions, no green drink, fish oil, supplement, again, ice bath, no cutting out chocolate or not eating after a certain hour. It was simplification of restricted calories with hitting the macronutrients and focusing on a couple core lifts and getting stronger in those core lifts. That's it. That is freaking it. Simplicity is the game, my friends, in life. And in business and in relationships and in health and fitness. Less is more and more is less. Okay, so here's the game plan. This is the game plan for me. This is the game plan for you. We are going to go back to the basics. We are going to go back to the fundamentals. I don't care how smart you think you are. I don't care how many deals you've closed, but we are going to go back to the basics. We're going to go back to what worked the first time. Now, if it hasn't worked the first time because you're still new and you're still chasing that first deal, you haven't done enough Zoom calls to get your deal, because you're going to have to come across a laydown, and that's just how it is. That's just the nature of the first deal. You got to put in the reps, you got to eat enough shit, and you get the first deal. But if you've gotten the first deal, I want you to go back to that first deal, and let's go back to what worked. And my guess is you probably followed the training exactly. You probably selected the city the way I told you to select it. You probably went into one of the niches that I talked about, right? And you're going to go back to that, and you're going to do exactly what you did to get that first deal, which I'm guessing was the fucking training. And you're going to do that exact same thing. And you're going to go and you're going to get to a Zoom close, and you're hopefully going to close it. And if you don't, that's fine. You're going to go do it again. And you're going to do it until you get a deal. And once you get a deal, excuse me, you're going to do it again. And you're going to do it again, and you're going to do it again. And guys, I want you to think about this. If you can do a deal and get Aaron Vogler, let's use Aaron Vogler. If you can do a deal, Aaron, and get a $1,500 a month deal, let's think about what it's going to take to get to $1 million. Okay. All you got to do is that exact same process. Well, let me do some fucking math for you, Aaron Vogler. I'm sure you've already done this. But if you want to get to $83,333.33 per month, divided by $1,500 deals, assuming you don't raise your price, You need to do this 56, 55 and a half times. Or you can simply go, okay, well, instead of doing that, I'm going to go 83,333. I'm going to subtract out my $1,500 a month deal. That's 81,833. And I'm going to divide that by $2,000 because I'm going to make my minimum $2,000. And that means you only need 41 deals, Aaron Vogler. But if you can do it once, why wouldn't you just do it 40 more times, dude? 40 more times. If it worked once, why wouldn't it work again? And if it works again, why not do it again and again and again and again? Guys, this is how I got to $100,000 a month. That's it. Same niches, same sales process again and again and again. And yes, I got better. And yes, I refined the script. And yes, I got better at ads. And yes, I started hiring people to help me. And yes, I started getting a setter. And then I started testing out closers. But this is exactly what I did is I got simple.